You've heard the rumors, Qin Junjie, Xiao Zhan. But what if Yong Z's truest love was someone you never expected?
Not ta secret boyfriend. Not ta médiafule de romance.
But a presence. Constant, quiet, and more powerful than any headline. This story might just change how you see love forever. Welcome to News Stars CN, your home for deeper stories, untold truths, and heartfelt moments in the world of Chinese celebrities. Today we go beyond gossip, to uncover the connection that has shaped Yong Z's life and career more than any rumored romance. Yong Z's journey through love in the public eye has often been shaped not by her words, but by the whispers of fans, the flashes of cameras, and the endless speculation that comes with fame. Her name has been paired with some of the most admired men in Chinese entertainment, relationships that, while never fully confirmed, became fixtures in online conversations and tabloid headlines. But when we look beyond the surface, we begin to see something deeper. Not just the potential romances that could have been, but the way Yong Z chose to carry herself through it all, with grace, silence, and quiet strength. Her relationship with Qin Junjie, perhaps the most tangible of them all, began with genuine connection. They worked together on set, exchanged warm messages on social media, and for a moment, seemed to offer the public a rare glimpse into a real love story. When the confirmation came that they had once dated, it felt like validation to the fans who had believed in their chemistry. But even more revealing was how they ended it. No scandals, no bitterness. Just two people choosing to part ways privately in a world that demands everything be public. Later, the focus shifted to Xiao Zhan, whose charm and rising fame made him a perfect candidate for another media fairy tale. Their interactions were natural, full of laughter and subtle tension that fans clung to as signs of something more. Photos, interviews, shared stages, all of it became fuel for a new wave of speculation. Yet through it all, Yong Z and Xiao Zhan remained silent. They neither confirmed nor denied, and in doing so, reminded the world that some relationships, whether romantic or simply close, do not need to be labeled. What's most striking about these public love stories is not whether they were true or not. It's that they never became distractions.
Yong Z never let rumours de fineur.
She stayed grounded, focused, and always chose her craft over chaos. In an industry where gossip can destroy reputations overnight, she walked a quieter path, one that speaks of maturity, self-respect, and a deeper understanding of what love and life should really be. While the world speculated over Yong Z's romantic life, pairing her with one leading man after another, there was one figure who remained quietly present through every chapter, Zhang Yishan. His name rarely appeared in the headlines alongside hers, not because he was unimportant, but because their bond existed beyond the reach of gossip. It wasn't the kind of connection that needed to be declared or explained. It was something deeper, steadier, rooted not in fleeting attraction but in years of shared experience, trust, and an unspoken understanding that words could never fully capture. Their story began long before fame hardened the lines between authenticity and performance. As child actors growing up on the beloved sitcom Home with Kids, they didn't just play a brother-sister duo, they became one in real life. As their careers evolved and public scrutiny intensified, that early friendship never wavered. It matured with them, not overshadowed by the glitz of the industry but strengthened by it. In a world where relationships often bend under the pressure of attention, theirs remained remarkably unshaken. What makes their bond extraordinary is its emotional purity. There's no need for grand gestures or tabloid features. Zhang Yishan has been a quiet anchor in Yong Z's life, offering her something rare in show business, constancy. He has supported her work from the sidelines, cheered her on without claiming the spotlight, and stood by her during times both joyful and challenging. In return, Yong Z has often spoken of him with warmth and clarity, not as a past love or a potential romance, but as someone irreplaceable. It's tempting to ask why they've never pursued something more, but perhaps that question misses the point. Not every profound connection must become a love story. Sometimes, the purest form of love is not romantic. It's knowing that someone will always be there, regardless of circumstances or time. Their relationship, built over decades and tested by the harsh glare of fame, is a quiet rebellion against the idea that only romantic love has value. In each other, they found something far rarer, a friendship unclouded by ambition, unswayed by rumors, and untouched by time. And in a world obsessed with defining relationships, they chose simply to be true to themselves and to each other. In the entertainment industry, where every glance can become a headline and every silence a rumor, Yong Z and Zhang Yishan have managed to preserve something profoundly rare, a connection rooted not in spectacle, but in shared dreams. While the public often craves dramatic revelations and romantic confessions, their relationship has unfolded quietly, out of the spotlight, driven not by fame but by a genuine respect for one another's journey. This isn't a story of declarations or tabloid drama, it's one of mutual growth, unspoken loyalty, and a commitment to something more enduring than public recognition. They have never needed to chase clout by posing together or posting curated moments online. Instead, they've supported each other from a respectful distance, celebrating milestones not with fanfare but with presence. When Zhang Yishan showed up unexpectedly at one of Yong Z's stage performances, it wasn't for the cameras. It was a quiet gesture, meaningful because it was real. And Yong Z, in turn, has spoken of him with clarity and consistency, acknowledging the role he plays in her life without romanticizing it for an audience. What they share cannot be easily labeled, because it exists beyond conventional categories. It is not a typical friendship, nor a missed love story. It is something more nuanced, two individuals navigating parallel paths, carrying a mutual understanding that doesn't require constant affirmation. They've experienced the same industry pressures, grown up under the same scrutiny, and endured the same challenges. This shared reality has bound them together in ways outsiders may never fully comprehend. Their connection is a testament to the kind of love that doesn't crave validation. It is built on years of choosing each other, not for show, not for profit, but because they simply matter to one another. In a time where many relationships are filtered through lenses and judged by their visibility, Yong Z and Zhang Yishan have proven that real bonds don't need to trend. They don't seek headlines because they don't need them. Their story is not for public approval but for personal truth, a rare grounding presence that exists quietly behind the noise, where real love often resides. Fans often ask, why haven't they become a couple? But maybe the better question is, why should they? Their bond has survived fame, heartbreak, and time. In a world full of fleeting connections, they've built something stronger than romance, a partnership of souls. Yong Z's story reminds us. True love doesn't always look like flowers, dates, or kisses. Sometimes it looks like showing up. Like calling after a bad day. Like staying, even when the cameras stop rolling.
Love isn't always loud.
Sometimes, it's steady, warm, and unshakably loyal. If you've ever had someone stand by you through every season of life, hold on to them. Whether they're a partner, a friend, or a childhood connection, that's your kind of love. And if you haven't found that yet, believe that you will. Just like Yong Z, sometimes love is already beside you, waiting to be seen. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to News Stars CN.
We share the human side of fame. Real stories, lasting bonds, and the key beauty behind the spotlight.
Thank you for watching, and remember, the truest love stories aren't always the loudest, they're the ones that last.